everyone. So if you read the title of this video, you probably already know what's happening. You're doing a day in my life as a teacher during COVID. Now, since it's Monday and you're all coming along with me, we're gonna go get Starbucks. We're gonna go through the drive-thru. I feel like that will be a very nice way to start the day and also wake me up a little bit. We are in line at Starbucks. Honestly, having a Starbucks on the route to school is very dangerous. I probably come here way too much, but honestly, that's okay.
Hi, thank you for choosing Starbucks. How are you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. What can I get started for you?
Can I please get a venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew with light ice?
Venti vanilla sweet cream cold brew with light ice. Anything else?
That's it.
$5.50. We'll see you up here.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
It's a gloomy day today. It's very overcast. I have a gift card, so I'm excited about that. It's from my dad. Good morning.
Hi, Sissy. I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
And there's your phone.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. Oh, she was so nice. Whew. I feel like all Starbucks employees are really nice. Or maybe just the ones here, I don't know. Actually, I feel like they're usually pretty nice. If you work at Starbucks, are you nice? Let me know. Okay, got our coffee, and now we're gonna complete our route to school. I wonder if my camera's gonna fly off the dashboard. Okay, so we are at school now. We're at my school. I'm gonna put my mask on. And we'll walk to my classroom. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna walk to the classroom now. Hello everyone. So we made it to my classroom, went to the bathroom, said hi to some other teachers. I have to say it is interesting to be a teacher right now, especially since this is my first year of teaching. As you can see, I put on my mask when I left my car and when I was gonna go to the bathroom because
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real!
yeah, you know, the pandemic, and there are a lot of teachers and faculty and staff at the school. No students though. There are a few more vulnerable or high needs students here, but for the most part, my classroom is always empty, and all of the classes that I co-teach in are also empty. There are no students here. So it is interesting how we are required to still come in every morning and just teach virtually from our empty classroom. So I am a 6th grade special education inclusion teacher. So that means that my priority as a teacher is my caseload of special education students, and my main role is going with them virtually to all of their general education inclusion classes and helping them access and understand the material. This is 6th grade, but all of the students on my caseload are at a 2nd grade reading level. One student who isn't on my caseload, but I still see in my advisory class and inclusion science and social study classes, is at a kindergarten reading level. So as you can see, there is a lot of disparities in, I guess, like the gaps in knowledge, which isn't the students' fault at all. It's just more of a lack of opportunities for them, and just the fact that at least our school system and basically any other public education system, it more funnels students through. So even if they're failing their classes, or they don't know how to read, or they're not up to grade level or grade levels behind in any subject, they're just gonna get pushed through to the next grade level. So that's why I do have students where I will have to verbally read tests to them. I will have to help them sound out and spell out their answers to those tests. And I am still trying to teach them sight words, even though this is 6th grade, and a lot of the Common Core standards are more for, you know, learning about theme, like inferences, summarizing. It is a tough line, as I have discovered, but it doesn't make it any less rewarding, because I do love my students and I love working with kids. So yeah, that's how my schedule works. I have, like all teachers here, we have our advisory students who we see every morning in homeroom, and then in the afternoon for guidance period. And then for me, rather than just teaching, you know, 5 or 6 periods of like English or math, I go with my SPED students to their English, math, social studies, and science classes and co-teach. And that's different for every teacher as well. Sometimes I will be teaching a lesson, I will be co-teaching a lesson, or sometimes I will kind of stand back and pull my students away for small group activities and one-on-one, more personal assistance, so they can better access the material, and also I can meet the needs stated in their IEPs, which are individualized education plans. Yeah, so that was just so you can understand kind of what my line is and what I do as a teacher. Okay, also, yay, Starbucks. So the first thing I do in the morning is I check my email. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up. We have them tomorrow and Wednesday, so I've been scheduling a lot of those recently. And also just to see if there are any other emails. Oh, it looks like I have to reset my TC's password, which is the platform we use to schedule substitutes in the event that we are sick or we need to take personal days. Yeah, and then the next thing I do is I open up Infinite Campus, which is how we see information about our students. We also take attendance on that platform, and that's where we input grades, and students can also check their grades if they want to. And then the last thing I always open up is Go Guardian. So since everything is virtual right now, it's easier to monitor what students are doing on their laptops. You can make sure that they are on task, you know, since they're not physically here to see and hear and know what they're doing. So this way we can stop them from watching TikTok compilations on YouTube and get them back on track, because sometimes they also like to, yeah, students like to see, they like to push the limits of what they can get away with here. With Go Guardian, it is unfortunately not much, because we can open tabs for them, we can close tabs. I've closed many YouTube tabs for them. And yeah, you can also see their screens and see all the tabs they have open, so it's super beneficial. Sadly, I will not be showing you my Google Meets just because I don't want you to see my students or their names, and I would basically have to blur out the entire screen because I don't want to give you that information. So we just had homeroom periods 1 and 2, and we're having a short break before periods 3 and 4. So this is what I do every morning for homeroom. I started out by giving them a mood meter. I have a few here, like which dance move describes your mood today. I'm happy Friday, emojis. A nice, more in-depth one that has colors and also a lot of different emotions. Which Pikachu describes your mood, which Beyonce describes your mood. Another emoji one, the kids love using emojis. I made this one, Avatar The Last Airbender. And I also have a quote of the day every morning for them. One that I'm working on right now is I'm working on creating an anime mood meter. I'm not super familiar with anime, so let me know how I did. This was heavily requested by my students, so I hope they like it. And I just think of it as another way to check in with my students, connect with them. Today, I brought a little cup of mac and cheese and then also Cliff Bars because it was easiest. And then during my break earlier, I'll show you which other mood meters I made. I love making these things. So which calcifer describes your mood today? I found this one on the internet, and then this one, which frog describes your mood today. One of my students is very obsessed with frogs, so this one's for him. And then I also made a Studio Ghibli one, because I love Studio Ghibli, and maybe some of my students like it too. And then this one is the anime one from earlier. I don't really know any of these, but my students like anime, so this is for them. Something that I have a problem with in my classroom because I don't have AC, so I usually keep most of my windows open for just like air ventilation, is mosquitoes. So I don't know why, probably my blood type. I don't know what my blood type is, but they love me. I have about 10 bug bites on my legs right now. And I've started wearing bug spray to work like every day just because, you know, I just don't want giant red lumps all over my body if it can be avoided. I brought my essential oil diffuser to work, and I have this big thing of citronella oil. It's a natural and pure essential oil, and this is supposed to repel and protect you from mosquitoes. So here we go. I filled it with water. There was a little bit of oil left over. That was definitely too much, but it's fine. How do I put the top? Oh, there we go. This essential oil diffuser was I think a birthday or Christmas gift from my friend, Sierra. So it is being put to good use here. And there you go. While it is still lunchtime, I thought it would be fun to go on a little classroom tour. I started decorating my classroom and making it more homey at the beginning of the year when I still thought we would be getting children in here. This is the door that you enter in. And then here, when you walk in, this is my sanitation station. As you can see, this is my PPE box, lots of gloves, thermometer, random things in there. Oh, extra face masks. There's like a box of 50 disposable face masks. Clorox wipes, paper towels, Kleenex, disinfectant spray, lots of hand sanitizer. Little sign that says sanitation station, symptoms checklist for COVID, and classroom protocols, spread aloha, not COVID. A poster about ha, or breath. This is a nice giant clear screen. It would be a barrier, I guess, between my students and myself. These are miscellaneous supplies that I just, you know, haven't put away because there's really no point. Another section where I would have organized if I had students, but there's kind of no point. These are the walls where I was planning on having student work if I had students and student work. Here would have been our mental health check-in. I made this sign myself, and it would have been done with like post-it notes, and students could write their names on the back and do it anonymously. It goes from I'm good all the way to I'm in a dark place. So I don't know if this will ever be used, but it's here. An empty shelving unit, a random tiny desk, and another random tiny desk over there. I don't really know where they came from. They weren't here a few weeks ago. A really ugly chair, a map, wrap. Oh, these are also like giant rolls of paper that were in my classroom. These are super heavy, by the way. So this yellow one was at the top of the shelf and I stood on a chair to get it and I almost killed myself because I was not expecting the full weight of it to fall on top of me, but you know, I survived. I brought the roll down. I can't really carry it back up there, so they're just staying here. If students come back, I'm sure I'll find someone to help me put it somewhere, but they're too heavy and not worth the effort. Here would have been a nice little reading library corner. Some books that were just already in my classroom. And this is like my Harry Potter corner too. So the magic of a growth mindset. I made these posters myself. I copied them from like a design on Pinterest. This would have been a quote of the week. I would have put more posters on here from books. This would have been another wall of student work if I had students or work. And this would have been a nice little supply area for my students, but they're not here. Look at these stickers. I was so excited about them. My classroom is nice even though it is a portable and I don't have AC and it does get super hot. I do have a sink though, so that's kind of nice. Another poster reminding students how to stay safe during COVID. And then these are the classroom agreements that my students and I had a little class meeting about. They liked it. I drew this picture to add some color to this empty whiteboard. And yeah, this is my desk. Those books are falling over. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so that is the end of the day. I felt like it went by in the blink of an eye because we had all 6 periods. I have my mask on because I'm about to leave and walk to my car. And yeah, I'll show you what it looks like outside though. It's pretty gloomy. This is what it looks like outside. As you can see, it's very overcast today. And it rained a little earlier. Oh my gosh. I was just laying down, scrolling through my phone. Can you tell how much it's pouring? Oh, maybe you can tell like right here. Look at that. It is pouring now. Okay, I don't know if you can even hear me right now because it is pouring. There's my outside table. I am excited for this. And my roommate is home, so you can say hi and meet Marissa. But yeah, it is actually like, it's just a downpour outside. Yeah, this is my roommate. Hi. This is Marissa. We are both here as first-year teachers. We moved to the Big Island together during this pandemic, so yeah, we're going through it right now. This is crazy. Hello, Karen. Hi. Karen's not her real name. It's actually Kara, but she's Karen to me. I forgot to film an outro because I ended up going to bed shortly after I FaceTimed my friend Kara because I had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning for a parent-teacher conference at 7. But anyways, thank you so much for tagging along with me today. Or yesterday. I know it's not the most exciting thing. I feel like the most exciting part about being a teacher is getting to interact with your kids, see them in person, because kids are the best. They have so much personality and you can still see that through a Google Meets, but it's not the same as being with them in person. So maybe one day soon, who knows? I don't know. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. I think my YouTube channel is coming back for its 3rd revival. Thanks for watching. Bye. CJ.